Hello students, welcome to the 6th lecture on the lecture series on direct and inverse proportions. Okay, so previously what we are doing was we were covering some previous year questions and we'll continue to do so in this lecture also. So let's go forward with the questions. So let's see problem number 1. So the prize money of 1800 is actually divided among 3 students, right? A, B and C in such a way that 4 times the share of A is equal to 6 times the share of B, which is actually equal to 3 times the share of C. Then A share is what? 600, 800, 700 or 400. So this question has been asked in SSC CGL first sitting 2013. Okay. So let's see the step-by-step solution. So 4A is equal to 6B and 2A is equal to 3B. This implies what? A is to B is equal to 3 is to 2, right? So 6B is equal to 3C. So this implies B is to C is equal to what? 2 is to 1, right? And C is to B is equal to what? 1 is to 2, right? So A is to B is to C is equal to 3 is to 2 is to 4. So A share will be 3 by 3 plus 2 plus 4. That is equal to 3 by 9. So 3 by 9 is what? 1 by 3 of 1800 is equal to 600. So 600 will be the correct option. So among these 4 options, the only correct one is 600. Okay. These are all wrong answers. So this SSC question has answer as option B. Okay. If prize money of 1800 is divided among 3 students A, B, C in such a way that 4 times the share of A is actually equal to 6 times the share of B, which is equal to 3 times the share of C. Okay, then A share will be 600. So this is how we got it. First we checked out A is to B, then B is to C. That became 3 is to 2 and 1 is to 2 respectively. And then we evaluated A is to B is to C. That is 3 is to 2 is to 4. So A share will be 3 by 3 plus 2 plus 4. That is equal to 1 by 3. So multiply it with 1800. What we are left with is 1 by 3rd of 1800. That is equal to 600. So let's see problem number 2. So divide 81 into 3 parts such that half of the first, 1 by 3 of the second and 1 by 4 of the third are actually equal. Okay. So 3, 36, 27, 18, 27, 18, 36, 30, 27, 4, 24 or 18, 27, 36. Let's see which among these 4 is correct. So first, second and third part represented by x, y, z respectively. Okay, so 1 by 2 of x is equal to 1 by 3 of y is equal to 1 by 4 of z is equal to some k. So k, x is equal to 2k, y is equal to 3k, z is equal to 4k. You can say that, right? So according to the question, x plus y plus z is equal to 81. So 9k is equal to 81. So 9k is equal to 81 imply k is equal to what? 81 by 9, that is equal to 9, right? So hence the parts are 18, 27 and 36 because so 1 by 2 of x, right? So that is why x is equal to 2k. So if k is equal to 9, that is equal to 18 and y is equal to 3k. So that is equal to 9 into 3 is equal to 27. So z is equal to 4k, that is imply that z is equal to 36, that is 9 into 4. So let's see problem number 3. So it tells us that 15 liters of a mixture contains alcohol and water in the ratio 1:4. So if 3 liters of water is actually mixed in it, then the percentage of alcohol in the new mixture will be what? So this question has been appearing in SSC CGL second sitting 2013. Okay. So A tells us that the option 15 is correct. B tells us that 17 is correct. C tells us that 16 whole 2 by 3 is correct. And D tells us that 18 whole and 1 by 2 is correct. So let's see which one is in truth correct. Okay. So alcohol is 3 liters, water is 12 liters. So 3 by 15 plus 3 is equal into 100. This is equal to 50 by 3 into is equal to 16 whole and 2 by 3. So this is the correct answer. So let's see problem number 4. So A and B have together 3 times what B and C have, while A, B, C together have 30 rupees more than that of A. Okay. So if B has 5 times that of C, then A has what? So A has what? So this question has been appeared in SSC CGL second sitting 2013 paper, right? So A is equal to 60, B is equal to 65 and C is equal to 75 and D is equal to 45. Okay. So let's see. A plus B is equal to 3 into B plus C. So A plus B plus C is equal to A plus 30. So B is equal to 5C is the relation that we have right now. So A plus B is equal to 3 into B plus C. Okay, this is what we have right now. So A plus 5C is equal to 18C. So this implies that A is equal to what? If we put this 5C to the right hand side, we'll have A is equal to 13C. So A plus B plus C is equal to A plus 30. So A plus 5C plus C is equal to A plus 30. So this implies that A plus 6A by 13 is equal to A plus 30. So this implies that A is equal to 30 into 13 by 6. So this is equal to, this is 5. So 65. Now 65 will be the correct answer. So let's see problem number 5. So the ratio of monthly income of A, B is 6:5 and their monthly expenditure are in the ratio 4:3. Okay, their monthly income is 6:5 and their monthly expenditure is 4:3. So if each of them saves 400 per month, find the sum of their monthly incomes. So is it 2300, 2400, 2500 or 2200? So this question has been appeared in second sitting of 2013 SSC CGL exam. Okay. So income, let the income of A and B be 6x and 5x respectively. So expense of A and B will be 4y minus and 3y. So 6x minus 4y is equal to 400 and 5x minus 3y is equal to 400. This is what given to us. So by equation 3 into 1 minus 4 into second. So 18x minus 12y minus 20x plus 12y is equal to 1200 minus 1600. That is equal to 400. So if 2x is equal to 400, this implies that x is equal to 200. So total income is 6x plus 5x equal to 11x is equal to 2200. So this will be the correct answer. So let's see problem number 6. So three numbers are in the ratio 1:2:3. So by adding 5 to each of them, okay, the new numbers are in the ratio 2:3:4. So the numbers are 5, 10 and 15. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 15, 30, 45. So let's see which among these four triplet is actually the correct answer. So let the number be x, 2x and 3x because their ratio is given to us. Let their common factor be x. So x plus 5 by 2x plus 5 is equal to 2 by 3. So if we add numerator with 5 and we multiply the denominator with 2 and then add with 5, what we are left with is a ratio of 2:3. Okay, so let's see. So 4x plus 10 is equal to 3x plus 15. Okay, if we try to solve this, we'll be left with this. So x is equal to 5. So the number will be 5, 10 and 15. So 5, 10, 15 is the correct answer here. These are all wrong answers, right? So let's see problem number 7. So if 700 is divided among A, B and C in such a way that the ratio of the amount of A and B is actually 2:3 and that of B and C is 4:5. So find the amounts in each received in order A, B, C. Okay. So is it 150, 250, 300 or any one of these four? Okay. So this question has been asked in SSC CGL second sitting 2013 paper. So let A is to B is equal to 2:3. That we can also say that 8 is to 12. So B is to C is equal to 4:5. We can also tell as 12 is to 15, right? So A is to B is to C is equal to 18 is to 12 is to 15. So sum of the ratio will be what? 35. So A's share will be 8 by 35 into 700. That is actually equal to 160. So B's share will be 12 by 35 into 700. That is 240. So C's share will be what? 12 by 35 into 700 is equal to 300. So let's see problem number 8. So A invests 64,000 in business. So after few months, okay, B joined him with 48,000. At the end of the year, the total profit was divided between them and in the ratio 2:1. So after how many months did B join? Okay. So this question has been asked in SSC CHSL second sitting 2013 paper. Okay. Is it A, that is 7, or B, that is 8, or C, that is 4, or D, that is 6? Okay. So let's see. So suppose B joined after X months and B's money was invested for 12 minus X months. So according to the question, what is it? 64,000 into 12 by 48,000 into 12 minus X. That will be equal to 2:1. So 16 by 12 minus X is equal to 2 by 1. So 24 minus 16 is equal to 2X. So 4 is equal to X. Hence B joined the team after 4 months. Okay. So if A invests 64,000 in business, and after a few months, B joined them with 48,000. At the end of the year, the total profit was divided between them in 2:1. Then after how many months did B join? So B joined after 4 months. Okay, this is what we can conclude out from here. So let's see problem number 9. So the ratio of age of two boys is 5:6. After 2 years, the ratio will be 7:8. So let their age be 5x and 6x respectively. Okay, so after 2 years, their ratio will be what? 7:8. So 5x plus 2 by 8x plus 6x plus 2 is equal to 7 by 8. Okay, so the ratio of their ages after 12 years will be what? Okay, this is what given to us. So we can solve this algebraically. So 8 into 5 is equal to 40x plus 16 is equal to 7 into 6 is equal to 42x plus 14. So this implies that 2x is equal to 2. So this implies that x is equal to actually 1. Okay, so if x is equal to 1, so x is equal to what? So the ratio of age of two boys will be 5:6 is equal to actually first boy is 5 year, second boy is 6 year. So after 12 years, so let's see, a by b is equal to 5/6, b is equal to 6a by 5. So solving this, what we are left with is a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 6. Okay, so after 12 years they will become what? 12 plus 5 is equal to 17 and 12 plus 6 is equal to 18 year. Okay, so first we'll be having year as 17 and second will be 18. Okay, so these two will be correct answer. So let's see problem number 10. So the proportion of acid and water in 3 samples is 2:1, 3:2 and 5:3. So a mixture containing equal quantities of all the 3 samples is made. The ratio of water and acid in the mixture is 120:133, 227:133, 133:227 or 227:120. So the proportion of acid and water in 3 sample is this. Okay, so the required ratio will be 2/3 plus 3/5 plus 5/8 is to 1/3 plus 2/5 is to plus 3/8. So it will be equal to actually cumulatively 227:133. So let's see problem number 11. Okay, this is what we are now going to participate in. So a man ordered 4 pairs of black socks. Okay, he ordered 4 pairs of black socks and some pairs of brown socks. Okay, the sum is not specified how much is the quantity. So the price of black socks is double of that brown pair. So while preparing the bill, the clerk interchanged the number of black and brown pairs by mistake, which increased the bill by 50%. So the ratio of number of black and brown socks in the original order was, okay, is it 2:1, 1:2, 1:4 or 4:1? Okay, so let's see. So this question has been asked in SSC Sub Inspector 2013 paper. Okay, so let's see the step-by-step solution. So the number of brown socks is equal to x. So price of brown socks is equal to y rupees per pair, right? Let the price of black socks be 2y per pair. Okay, because it was double the price of the brown socks. Okay, that was given in the question. Okay, it is double that of that the brown pair. So 4x plus x plus 2y is equal to 150 by 100. Okay, because he paid 50% more. Is into what? 4 into 2y plus xy. So 4 plus 3x is equal to 3/2 into 8 plus x. So 8 plus 4x is equal to 24 plus 3x. That is x is equal to 24 minus 8 is equal to 16. So the required ratio is 4:16 is equal to 1:4. So let's see problem number 12. So the present age of two persons are 36 and 50 years respectively. So after n years, the ratio of their ages will be 3:5. Okay, then find the value of n. So now their ratio is 36 into 50, right? Then what happens is after some years, n years plus n, the ratio become 3:4. So this implies that 36 into 4 plus n into 4 is equal to 50 into 3 plus n into 3. Okay, so this implies that 4 minus 1 is equal to n. So n is equal to 150 minus 108 is equal to 42 years. So after 42 years, So 36 plus n by 50 plus n is equal to this much. So this will be 144, right? So 36 into 4. Okay, it was 36 into 4, not 3, right? If it was 36 into 3, then it would have been 10. Okay, so 36 into 4 is equal to 144. So n is equal to 150 minus 144 is equal to 6. So 6 will be the correct answer. So these are all wrong. Okay, so 150 minus 144 is equal to n is equal to 6. So this is the correct answer. So let's see problem number 13. So 465 coins consist of 1 rupee, 50 paise and 25 paise coins. So their values are in the ratio 5:3:1. So the number of each type of coins respectively is what? 155, 186, 124, 154, 187, 124, 154, 185, 126, 150, 140, 175. So which among these four triplet is actually the correct triplet? Okay. So let's see. This question has been asked in SSC CGL second sitting 2012 paper. So the ratio of the number of coins is equal to 5:6:4. So the number of 1 rupee coin is equal to 465 by 5 plus 6 plus 4 into 5. That is equal to 155. So the number of 50 paise coins is equal to 465 by 5 into 6 plus 4 into 6 is equal to 186. So the number of 25 paise coins is equal to 465 whole by 5 plus 6 plus 4 into 4 is equal to 124, right? So let's see problem number 14. So if ABC subscribe together to 50,000 for a business and A subscribe for 4,000 more than B and B is 5,000 more than C. So count the total profit 35,000 A receives. Okay. So SSC CGL second sitting paper 2012. Okay. This is the question. So let's see which among these four options is actually correct. So A is equal to B plus 4,000 and B is equal to C plus 5,000. So A plus B plus C is equal to 50,000. This is what given to us, right? So 2A minus 4,000 plus A minus 9,000 is equal to 50,000. So A is equal to 21,000, B is equal to 17,000, C is equal to 12,000. So A is to B is to C, the price ratio is equal to 21 is to 17 is to 12. Okay, so A's profit will be 21 by 30 is equal to 3,500,000. So the correct answer will be 35,000 for option number A. 21 by 30 into 35,000, that is 14,700. This is the correct answer. Let's see problem number 15. So an employee reduces the number of employees in the ratio 8:5 and increases their wages by 7:9. So as a result, the overall wages bill is what? Increased, decreased, or none of the above. So let's see. So the required ratio is 8 into 5, 7 is to 5 into 9. So 56 is to 49, right? So this will be the ratio. So if question number 16. So if A and B are partners in a business and A contribute 1/4 of the capital for 15 months and B received 2/3 of the profit for how many months? Okay. So A's profit is to B's profit is equal to what? 1:3, 2:3 is equal to 1:3, 2, 1:. So A's equivalent capital is equal to 1, B's equivalent capital is equal to 2. So x by 4 into 15 by 3x by 4 into n is equal to 1/2. So 15 by 3n is equal to 1/2. So n will be taking 10 ones. Okay. So a jar of a mixture contains 2 liquid, that is liquid A and liquid B, in the ratio 4:1. When 10 liter of the mixture is actually replaced with liquid B, the ratio became 2:3. The volume of the liquid A present in the jar earlier was 10 liter, 15 liter, 16 liter or 20 liter. So liquid A is equal to 4x liter, liquid B is equal to x liter. So 10 liter of mixture is equal to liquid A is equal to 4/5 into 10 is equal to 8 liter. Liquid B is equal to 2 liter. So 4x minus 8 whole by x minus 2 plus 10 is equal to 2/3 liter, right? So 2x minus 24 is equal to 2x plus 16. So x is equal to what? 4. So x is equal to 4. So initial quantity of the liquid is 4x, that is equal to 16 liter. Let's see problem number 18. So in a partnership business, A invests 1/6 of the capital, 1/6 of the total time. So B invests 1/4 of the capital for 1/4 of the total time, and C invested the rest of the capital for the whole time, out of a profit of 19,400. So B's share will be what? So ratio of profit sharing what? So 1 by 6 into 1 by 6 is 2. 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 is 2. 7 by 12 into 1. Okay, so 1 by 36, 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. So 1 by 36 into 144 is 2. 1 by 16 into 144. So 7 by 12 into 144. So 4 is to 9 is to 84. So sum of the ratio will be what? It is 9. So 93 plus 4 is equal to 97. Okay. So 9 by 97 is equal into 19,400 is equal to 1800. So B share will be 1800. So let's see problem number 19. So the cost of piece of a diamond varies with a square of its weight. So a diamond of 5,184 value is cut into 3 pieces whose weights are in the ratio 1:2:3. So find the loss involved in the cutting. Okay, so this question has been asked in SSC CGL first sitting 2012. So the weight of a piece of diamond will be 6x units. So the original price is 6x whole square is equal to 36k square. So again 36k square is equal to 5184. So new price is k into x square plus 4x square plus 9x square is equal to 14,000. Okay, so this is equal to 2016 and this much minus this much is equal to 3168. So let's see problem number 20. So the ratio in which a man must mix rice at 10.20 kg and 14.40 kg so that to make the mixture worth 12.60 kg is. So by the rule of alligation, 10 1.80, so mean price will be 12.60. So 14.40 is equal and 2.40 mean price will be 12.60. So the required ratio is 1:80 is to 2:2.40 is equal to 3:4. Let's see problem number 11 right now. Okay, so A, B, C are batsmen. So the ratio of runs scored by them in certain matches are given below. So A is to 5 is equal to 5 is to 3. So B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5. So all the seconds scored 564 runs. The number of runs scored by B is. So if A is to B is equal to 5 is to 3 and B is to C is equal to 4 is to 5. So 4 is to 5, 3 is to 5. So A have 20, B have 12 and C have 15. So number of runs scored by B is equal to 12 by 47 into 564 is equal to 144. So let's see problem number 22. Okay, a man leaves 12,600 to be divided among 7 sons and 3 daughters and 5 nephews. Okay, so if each daughter receives 3 times as much as each nephew and original son received, then 7 times as much as the nephew, then each daughter's share is what? So 700, 650, 600 or 750. So 7s plus 3d plus 5n is equal to 12,600. D is equal to 3 and S is equal to 7n. So putting this value in the equation, 49n plus 9n plus 5n is equal to 63n, right? So n is equal to 200. So each nephew daughter share is 3x nephew's share. That is 3 into 200 is equal to 600. Okay. So 600 is the correct option here. Okay. This is the correct option here. These are all wrong. So this question has been appeared in SSC Sub Inspector 2012 exam. Okay, so this is the correct answer. So that's all for today. Thank you.